Hawkers in the two main commercial areas of Meghalaya's capital Shillong, that is Kindailat and Yodo, came out on the streets today to voice out their grievances caused by the lockdown. Meeting with the magistrates of these areas, the hawkers expressed the need for the government to consider alternative options so that they will be able to survive during the lockdown.
After the government have decided to extend the lockdown till the 14th of June 2021, the hawkers here in Shillong have come out in the streets to meet with the officials and talk about the problems and the issues that they are facing, to address them to the officials so that the government will take necessary actions to ease their way of living here.
Some of the hawkers suggested the odd-even number system for shops to open. Others requested temporary outlets in safe areas for the convenience of both consumers and hawkers alike, while some have demanded relief packages to help them survive for as long as their businesses are shut.
Bat prestun yang uang bam tang aja bat ujur. Saya ingin lihat utara ujur. Bat kepisah bat mindan bat lihat tang ujur. Tahata lang naman ta jangi kinang di madan hato kamla sa ban layay na kaman ta kata.
Hato man suset yangi ya ajarap yangi. Wat ikimarat yang perhat no ban ibam ki di hawin.
So today spontaneously all the hawkers and street vendors came out, and this is obviously a result of extreme distress and frustration. 1.5 months of inability to have a livelihood and to earn. And on top of that, the government has not announced, has not given any income support. The income support that was promised last year also never reached. 2100 is nothing actually, but still in a time of crisis it helps. And yet that much also never reached the real people who should have gotten this. There's still no plan on the part of the government of how you ease the woes of those who are the most marginalized. There has been no announcement of an income support, even though people have given suggestions. There's no announcement of ensuring food grains, and food grains I don't mean just rice. They have to give proteins and lentils and oil. There's no attempt at all to do home delivery of these, when actually there is home delivery of everything else. The rich can manage home delivery. Here we are just asking for simple rations, and yet the government is not doing that, not ensuring that those who do not have cards are not getting cards. So all of these things, make it so difficult for those on the margins to survive. And for them, they are aware of the dangers and the risk of COVID, but the risk of seeing their families go hungry has forced them out onto the road. And so, if the government continues like this, it doesn't announce an income support, it does not ensure rations, it is obvious that people will come out onto the road and do what they have to do to survive.
Tagi po yung people are quite ras nga ba? But man tagasngi yung sa meeting. But min sa shan kam sibit jan meet le bay tomorrow le shan. Yes pun slow yung pi. Hindi nila ras nga ba? Nila suto ba? Tigijing yung pipi hayodo. Ikong badijur badi do khag ba pandi happy bi mo. Kay ko bangi kwa ban pentik sa piro kolong ba minsa nang hirap ipi bul kunju bantung kret di vaccination camro mo kanang ba pila ban yo ikut ketika siya ba pinsyong madan pila ban yo kajing hirap kajing dai lagi ikiway volunteer ba diladi kunju.
Today's meeting with the area commander of these areas, the magistrates, all of them had an opportunity to express the difficulties they are facing. Now it's up to those magistrates to take that message once again to the authorities, because this is not the first time that they're expressing the difficulties and even giving suggestions. This must be the 5th, 6th time. So now they have to ensure that those suggestions turn into some concrete action. If the government fails, that means there's no point of having a government, and it is obvious that in a time of crisis like this, for survival, people will take whatever steps they have to take. And at that point of time, you will call it a law and order issue. It's not. Right now, it's an issue of a pandemic and hunger, But the government is pushing it towards a law and order issue.
After addressing the problems and issues faced by the hawkers here, the high officials have given the assurance to take it up with the higher authorities. And what needs to be seen is whether these issues and suggestions given by the hawkers will be taken into consideration by the government or not. This is Ferdinand Rani reporting for Northeast Today, Shillong.